Hi, my topic is fairy tales. My grade is second grade, and my subject is English. And this unit will outline five lessons that are related to comparing and contrasting two different versions of the story of Cinderella from different countries. The first lesson is the SIOP lesson. The focus strategy I chose was the Think Aloud strategy, and it allows us as educators to show readers how to properly comprehend and dissect a text. Uh, it's also I also use it to guide students in this lesson with filling out their visual handouts. The next lesson is the GLAD lesson. The focus strategy I chose was the pictorial input chart, and it is meant to help students comprehend vocabulary and important concepts from the story of Yeshen. And then I also I wanted to specifically focus on some literary elements, vocabulary, and main characters from the story. The third lesson is the SDAIE lesson. The focus strategy I chose was a Venn diagram, and this is a type of graphic organizer that supports ELs very well by providing a visual aid for them to organize their information. And then they will use this Venn diagram to compare and contrast the two stories. So they will compare and contrast Cinderella and also Yeshen, identifying differences, similarities within both stories. The next lesson is the translanguaging lesson. The focus strategy I chose was multilingual writing partners. Students are paired so that they can exchange ideas and help each other, and they're able to communicate in English and their home language if they want to. And they can discuss their writing and they can practice utilizing academic language, listening to each other, and then also it allows students to collaborate on the assignment, the main focus, which is creating a poster, illustrating, and writing about a key event, whichever one they are assigned from either the story of Cinderella or the story of Ye Shen. The final lesson is my choice, and the strategy I chose to focus on was the turn, pair, share strategy. And this is when students are asked questions, they talk to the person next to them to talk about different ideas and responses to the question, and then finally share their responses with the class. It is a great way to encourage collaborative learning, and it will also be useful in helping students fill out their graphic organizer surrounding their reflection, as well as answering key essential questions within the closure discussion. The technology component that I included within my unit is Padlet. Padlet is an awesome website that allows students to create and share a post um, in a digital space where they can collaborate and comment and provide feedback for one another. And it organizes everyone in the classrooms posts and work together. It's an awesome way to connect students and let them interact and see what their classmates have been doing. And I will use Padlet so that students can post their reflections about the lessons, and they can all view each other's varying perspectives on our unit and the stories we have been discussing. Some of the assessments that I'm using are a visual tools, so it's a handout with pictures, and this is really great for benefiting English learners. It is more clear when English learners have a visual to go off of rather than relying on words that they may not fully comprehend. And graphic organizers also help English learners format all of their information in a structured way that is easy for them to copy and transfer into writing rather than them simply trying to write without any context or anything to look at and refer to. My final summary is that I have learned so many strategies and I'm very excited to implement them in my classroom, hopefully next year. And I'm going to always continue to strive to help my English learner students and all of my students in utilizing their cultural funds of knowledge, their language to help me plan my lessons to cater to their individual needs and provide engaging, inclusive activities that can help them learn and connect in a meaningful way. Thank you for listening.